The opportunity of like working for Havas has been so great for me as a creator, because on Instagram I'm known for shooting kind of like one style, right? But I can shoot pretty much anything.
Yeah, you've learned a lot. You were saying it before, like because of Havas.
Yeah. So like we never, like from week to week, we won't necessarily know what we're going to be shooting.
Yeah.
You know, I can shoot people, I can shoot places, I can shoot events, I can shoot food, I can shoot products, you name it.
Yeah.
Stuff I wouldn't have. You know, so like I'm
learning
comfortable
lighting and
all that.
kind of stuff.
In the studio, I'm comfortable shooting interviews.
Yes.
You know, the term content creator is a new one. It's one that's kind of got a little bit of a stigma and taboo attached to it and stuff.
I don't like the sound of it, but it describes what we do.
It definitely describes what we do.
Like my definition of it is someone who does photo, video, and comes up with ideas. For some people, it's like kind of a person for hire, someone who does photo and video, because they will typically only call you a photographer or call you a videographer if you don't do both. But for me as a creative, just being around some like really, like, you know, I step into the office and I'm meeting graphic designers and people who are at the top of the game. All they've done is work with a Wacom tablet for the last 5 years. But I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I need to learn how to do that kind of thing. And I'm working with people who do After Effects. All they've done is After Effects for the last 10, 20 years. Kind of thing.
You get a lot
but
of
I'm still inspired to just try and learn a bit. So I'm a much wider or well-versed creative than I was when I first got to the country. And just learning the other side, right? Because as freelancers, there's so much that we don't know. And as Instagram photographers, there's ability to scale very high heights in terms of the clients that you work with and the jobs that you work with, but not know the professional aspects of the other side, right? I remember the first time I got asked to create a brief, and I was like, wait, what? What are you talking about? In fact, sorry, not a brief. It was like they wanted a creative treatment. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, just put a deck together of how you're going to shoot it, where you're going to shoot it. And I was like,
how do I even go about that? Like, what
now, you know, I brief, treatment, quotes, you know, a deck, whatever you need. Like, what's your social media deck? All of that kind of thing, you know, media pack, all that kind of stuff. I'm able to kind of like tell my friends will hit me up and be like, okay, cool, like, you know, what does this mean and all that kind of stuff. Like, don't worry, here's a template, do that, do it. And I love that fact that I've been able to see both sides of things. That's and really a deeper side of, like, you know, marketing strategy and how we as freelancers in the social media space get chosen. Like there's this knowledge that just you don't get.
There's also the opportunity to work on bigger projects. And I feel like influencers don't really, like, they pay you to go shoot and you're like the one guy and you go shoot it. But when you work on a big project with like lots of people, that you need experience in that. It's pretty important.
Yes. An agent approached me maybe about 18 months ago, and she liked the idea that I had both sides. That if I needed to work in production, I can roll up, I can... It's funny, it's like little things that because you don't know what you don't know. Again, I used to have Instagram photographer only to describe people who they may be amazing at what they do in terms of producing like this work and stuff. And I'm not derogatory, I proudly wear the title of Instagram photographer, but I'm also wider. I'm also wider than Instagram photographer as well. And it's like you just don't know what you don't know.
Exactly.
There's like, you know, knowing C stands, knowing lighting, you know, the different types of lighting. I know Instagram photographers who make a lot of money, but they don't know focal lengths, they don't know crop sensors, they don't know crop factors, they don't know
the
white
technical
balance.
side of all that kind of stuff.
And that's crazy to me.
But there's a benefit to it too, like, because you don't know the rules, you kind
of feel like there's no rules, but so like, maybe like
we can go out and even though we can go out and do a project that like by ourselves that might have taken a whole team, and I don't know if it's just good, but like we can kind of hustle that way. And
it's like more guerrilla style. It's like we'll go out and get it.
And there definitely is a value to that guerrilla style, and I love that I'm able to kind of be on both sides. Because there's a thought process that doesn't happen for people who don't do that guerrilla style. I will go somewhere and make something pretty because I know I need to and I'm forced to. I know that on my own dime, I've gone to Tokyo and I know that I need to get this content before I get back. So I'm forced to have that level of creativity and think, okay, what can I do? But there's other photographers who haven't had to hustle that hard, and they've, you know, they may have assisted. And I'm not
like
knocking
producers already planned out their whole day. They just have to show up and
I'm not knocking anyone who's assisted, you know, more senior photographers or anything like that. But it's a different beast. They haven't had to activate the, if I don't do this, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna eat. Like I'm gonna go back and so it's been cool being there for sure.
So yesterday we asked you guys to ask Toby some questions, and Toby asked his followers too. So let's just get into it and do some Q&As.
First question, Kanebull_. Do you think as Instagram fades off that your love for photos will too?
Absolutely not.
I don't think so.
A while ago I decided
there is a generation
to be I decided.
I think it's about, like, for me it's sharing. Like, it's like if it's Instagram or whatever it is, I'm always going to share. A long time ago I decided that regardless of the situation with Instagram, I knew I was going to continue taking photos for the rest of my life. I just enjoy it.
You're taking photos way before Instagram too. Whereas like I only started because of Instagram. And same for you?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah, started at the same time, but like I just started Instagram to just share my work. Like, I didn't. It's about sharing. Like, I want people to see my photos. That's the thing, right? Like,
and I genuinely like inspiring people.
Yeah. And talking to people, like, it's a social thing as well. It's not just like a photo sharing thing. You have to meet new friends, talk to new people, and like if you like someone's work, genuinely comment and that kind of stuff. It's don't comment because you just want attention. Just comment because you genuinely like something, right? Like, okay, this one's kind of random. Mark Ginsky. What song inspires you into action? What sort of genre?
Do you know this guy?
He's asked so many questions.
Power by Kanye.
Oh yeah. Okay.
If you really want to be inspired every morning, set that as your ringtone. And you know how can one man have so much power? Controversial character, but definitely a
good song,
a creative, inspiring man.
I'm a big fan of his. So
He definitely said some things that I don't agree with and stuff, but people have free will, and
you don't have to listen and like take that stuff and just brush it off.
I've been having very thoughtful considerations around separating the art from the artist and how far we go when we do this and so on and so forth.
He came out as bipolar, so it's like now that bipolar manic, but now that he's came out like that, like you see it. I can see he's having episodes where he's ramping up. And then like there's other times where he's like down, so it's fine.
Okay.
Power.
Next question. Cereal for lunch asks, your urban feed is amazing. Do you ever intend to shoot more landscape? I guess you shoot landscape, but like just post landscapes, I guess, as well.
Do they mean like nature landscapes?
I think so. I think that's what I mean.
I mean, there's some nature in my feed. It's just
you're very heavy into like symmetry and line and architecture. Like
you definitely have a style. Like I could pick your photo out from. Like
and that was key for me. I remember there was a certain point when I wanted to be able to look at the explore page and be like, "That's Tobi's shot." Or now I want you to look and be like, that person's inspired by Tobi. And I still feel like I know I'm capable of doing that kind of stuff with nature. It's just I'm not around nature that much, and I'm making use of what I'm surrounded by. I'm a city boy by nature. But like spending time in Arizona and Antelope Canyon and stuff, I can still do my thing there.
I feel the same way. Like you keep going to me like, you don't shoot nature, like
a while ago.
I think I can do it, and I post it.
You do now.
So. I just post everything, whatever I like. I just post.
So for me as well, it's like looking at like how Nike was able to just produce random shoes. Right, they have so many different range of shoes, but you slap the Nike tick on it. And you're like, all right, cool, it's Nike. I wanted my editing style to be the thing that linked together all those things. So just in terms of my personal brand, one of the things I was going for was clean, crisp. And the composition.
Composition for sure. Like
composition. It's super important to me. So like I said, I can compose on nature and still nail it because I'm looking for what is visually appealing to me. And that's some other people are gonna vibe with that. So
All right, Mark Kinski.
Again?
Is there another one? When you're given an assignment, how do you decide where to look for inspiration? It's pretty interesting.
When I'm given an assignment, in terms of where I'm looking for inspiration, there's a number of different places that I will go. So there's some stuff that's just within me.
Yeah.
I'm inspired by music. I'm inspired by martial arts. I'm inspired by sports stars. And I'm inspired by anime. Like there's so many different things which I draw inspiration from.
Yeah.
Friends as well, you know.
Yeah.
Been blessed enough to, you know, meet guys like yourself to make me consider to consistently push what creativity is. But if I'm ever lacking inspiration and stuff, you know, I'll jump on a Pinterest, I'll jump on Hypebeast, I'll jump on a Highsnobiety just to do something different.
Yeah.
Because I know that my colleagues at work won't do that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I worked on a luxury faucet brand, like so taps.
Yeah.
It's not sexy. It's not. But I was fortunate enough, I guess, to be inspired. I'm not even sure what inspired it in the first place, but I'm sure I would have looked at ways certain things were shot. Like I said, I would have jumped on a Hypebeast and just been like, you know, art installations that have gone up recently and just seeing what's kind of like cool.
Yeah.
And then be like, all right, cool. How can I turn that into something, you know, and make something different with it?
Yeah.
And again, I'm trying to make sure I get validation internally with my work.
Yeah, always.
But the first and only award I've won for my work has been for my product photography.
Yeah. Right.
Which was it was like
interesting.
Yeah, because it's like I'm known online.
Can you show it? Can you show it?
I'll show it. Yeah.
We're gonna put some photos.
Like, sweet. Known online for like this architecture work.
Yeah.
But I've won an award for product photography, which is something I picked up at Havas.
Like faucets? Is it faucets?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm super keen to see your faucet photography.
Yeah. It's like the 10th annual Shorty Awards.
Oh yeah.
I won an award for my photography. You can see it there. Yeah. It's on the website, and it was his validation. I'm like, wow, like. The imposter syndrome had to take a back seat that day, you know? It's funny because I speak to some of my friends, speak to some of my family, and they tell me about how confident I always come across.
Yeah.
But inside, I know
you always seem confident.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's funny, you know, your perception of self. Having a conversation with Elise, Martina, and Kurt Tills. And I got some feedback from a friend the other day. I was telling him, like, he's saying to me, like, Toby, you know, you come across like mad serious. And it's like the smile just crept across my face because I was like, I guess I must do. Yeah. And it's not intentional. I just know when I get into work mode, I'm very focused and stuff. But like, I love to laugh. I love to make people laugh.
We always have a good laugh, man.
Exactly. And ultimately.
Hey, thanks for watching this YouTube snippet of our podcast. If you want to listen to the full audio podcast, head to iTunes or Spotify and search for 529 Podcast.